action, quick and furious here.
Oh, he turned the mask around.
Oh, where is he at? Where is he at? Johnny Lee, you better watch out there. Newton takes one upside the head while the man is blinded. El Diablo blinded as he's trying to make his way out to Anderson.
Anderson trying to rotate that mask back around to give him the advantage of sight again. So often we see El Diablo taking the sight away from the wrestlers with that fire. The fire he shoots out mysteriously with those powers. Found himself blinded once here during the match.
Billy Newton off to a tremendous start. Now he's just got to keep an eye on Damian Anderson. Got to stay focused and got to watch out for tricks.
He won't be able to stay focused any more rakes across the eyes such as El Diablo has delivered here. Taking him into the turnbuckle.
Not much of a size advantage for either competitor. Experience definitely in the hands of El Diablo.
And the hands of the referee backs him off
Johnny Lee
there.
getting in there.
I guess if there's anyone that knows the rules here in the PWI, it's got to be Johnny Lee.
Oh, yeah, he knows them because he knows how to break them.
That's right.
But he also has got to be aware that when his back is turned, those managers are at work.
He knows that very well. As immediately El Diablo seems to be taking control of the match now here as he takes Billy Newton outside there. And there you see Anderson kicking away at Billy Newton out on the floor here at International Arena.
I tell you what, Dave, I would not want to be really in Billy Newton's shoes coming out here, the first man to take on El Diablo. You got Damian Anderson on the outside, and you got Johnny Lee as the referee. You talk about the four aces, and we'll get on that a little bit later. The deck would really be stacked. What if Johnny Lee, what if this was all a setup? And we've seen some strange situations in the PWI.
No question about that, but it seems that Johnny Lee seems very intent in upholding the rules here in the middle of the squared circle.
One's got to wonder, would you set someone up like Billy Newton, or would you set someone up of a bigger caliber?
Can't see it happening this early on, but Billy Newton does seem to have regained control here. As El Diablo back down, and Johnny Lee keeping an eye on that shoulder. Very intense here on job he must be performing there in the middle. Keeping an eye on the shoulder.
You hear Damian Anderson yelling at Johnny Lee. Well, he's picked a part of the body, Dave, and he's working on it, trying to weaken that area. Who knows? Could be an upset victory on our opening match here, and the opening match here in our new arena.
Billy Newton looking very good here in the opening minutes of PWI's Championship Wrestling. Great card action tonight. And like Dallas was saying, you'll be seeing the James boys back out here in our next match. I know Dallas will be leaving here in a few minutes to get in there and get his brother psyched up.
Our first match back from our injury, and back, like I said, with a surprise.
Well, interested in seeing that surprise, but I deem that Austin's back 100% as well.
He's 100%. We're both 100%. And this is step one towards regaining the tag team titles, or possibly getting a shot at them or getting in the top 10. Depends on who's the champions. We'll take one step at a time, but this is that first step.
So definitely looking for the tag team side, not shooting towards the championship, the individual belt.
No, I have no intentions right now of looking individual. Bobo's got a good grasp on it, and I have no qualms with him right now.
Well, a man that does have qualms with him is an old friend of yours, Bam Bam Buddy Garvin. We'll be seeing him in our feature bout today.
Yeah, he gets a title shot today, and I'll be back out here for that one, because I know Mr. Garvin's going to feel them big overhand chops of Bobo. But Dave, I think I'll cut out of here. It looks like maybe, well, maybe not.
Oh! Double clothesline.
I gotta go check on Austin, and I'll catch you a little bit later.
All right. And as quickly as he leaves, you saw how quickly Johnny Lee was ready to put away El Diablo there with that 3 count. El Diablo just being able to get his shoulder up there before Johnny Lee finished off. Well-delivered suplex old there by Billy Newton. He's hooked. El Diablo kicks out again. I think he took an elbow to the forehead there, breaking the hold of Billy Newton. Billy Newton comes back with the forearm across the chest of El Diablo, sets him up off the ropes. Shoulder takes him down. El Diablo, Billy Newton over there quickly. Breaking the eyes of El Diablo, taking it across the eyes of Billy Newton. Moves him back against the rope as he works him. And the referee, Johnny Lee, counting him off there quickly. Sets him up, takes that axe handle across the chest there on the throat. Oh, El Diablo could have had the pin and pulled him up there just to deliver. Putting on the sleeper hold on Billy Newton. Referee Johnny Lee moving in there to check on Newton. Working that reverse chin lock there. El Diablo. Now feeling the brunt of elbows from Billy Newton. Newton takes him back into the corner, continues to work on him, sets him up over to the ring post, and there you go. Billy Newton. Reversals here and takes it to the chest. Now, one more time into the turnbuckle, falls up, and just too quickly, the wily veteran, El Diablo, sets him up, takes him down. Sets him up, cradles him up, and the 3 count.
And the winner, El Diablo!
Your winner, El Diablo, there you saw. And that lightning quick count of Johnny Lee. Fans, as we take a look at the replay here of El Diablo and Billy Newton, we'll be back with that tag team action of the James Boys and their surprise. Stay tuned for more action as you see the victor here, El Diablo, with PWI's Championship Wrestling.
From the Wild Side Ranch, at a combined weight of 518 pounds, Dallas James and Austin James, the James Boys.
And right there they are. You see them coming out immediately. Fists are flying, and the James Boys going to town on them. And there you see right away, Bam Bam, Buddy Garvin turning around, turning the wheels on Dallas James there. Jimmy Jackhammer taking Austin into the corner immediately. Man, the action is really coming to town right here. Diamond Dan, it is one action-packed match, and we haven't even heard the bell get started yet.
That's right, Dave. I don't know if this match is even official yet. I never heard a bell ring. We got all 4 men now outside the ring, where they were all inside the ring. And they're all going out just an all-out brawl.
And there you see Bam Bam Buddy Garvin going to work on the head of Dallas James as Jackhammer on the other side of the ring. Has Austin James down. Now Dallas James takes another chair across the back, across the neck of Buddy Bam Bam Garvin. And now into that table here ringside. Look at Dallas going to town here. Austin James taking Jackhammer into the steel tree there in the corner of the ring.
And once again, referee Kim Goldsby's lost control of this match. I'm not sure if he even had it from the start. Like I say, this is all-out brawl.
I have no idea I don't know if the James Boys were even concerned whether or not the bell came out on here. I think they're just out to settle a score. And they let it be known that Mr. Garvin better be watching out. Now Garvin has a chair on the outside, takes it across the back, across the head of Dallas James.
You know, I'm not sure if they're even concerned about winning this match. Either one of them, you know, to try to move up the ladder to, you know, compete against Silverline for their tag team titles. I think right now, like you say, they're just at each other's throat. They don't care.
Right there you see Jackhammer and Austin on the outside. Chairs going against chairs. Blocking like major iron swords there on the outside. Now Jackhammer taking Austin James as they head into the steel
Austin may be out. He may be out of this. He's hit his head twice on that pole. He may be knocked out.
What action-packed fighting we've got going here from the onset of this match. Now Austin working his way back up, working on the head of the jackhammer. And again, Austin flailing away on jackhammer, taking him outside, trying to return him to the center of the ring. Dallas James now has moved to the inside. Garvin now working on the throw to Dallas James on the inside.
They spent more time on the outside of the ring than they had on the inside. Here we go, grabbing a chair. What is the referee doing here?
Jackhammer trying to keep Austin James outside on the outside. And again, Bam Bam, Buddy Garvin working away on Dallas James, drilling him upside the head. Action just unbelievable here from the onset. The James boys diving into the ring, ready to get going.
Jimmy Jackhammer's got a belt wrapped around Austin's throat here. Referee's not even paying attention to this match.
I don't think he's paying it. The only thing he's paying attention is how soon he can probably get out of here, because I don't think he's going to regain control of this match. Garvin again pounding on it. Popping the ears of Dallas James as Jackhammer continues to kick away. And again he takes the object. This corridor belt around the throat of Austin James, while the referee is looking to the other side there between what's going on between Dallas James
That's right,
and Bam Bam Garvin.
the fans are trying to tell the referee that he's got a belt, but he's not paying attention.
Now Dallas James takes Garvin on outside the ring. Garvin on the hard concrete floor on the outside. Austin James now. Austin James working control there over Jimmy Jackhammer, and now you see Dallas James moving to the outside to settle up on a little bit of score here, a little more. Dallas James, vicious closed fist across the forehead of Bam Bam Buddy Garvin. And inside there you see Jackhammer and Austin James still going at it.
I think that was a low blow with that headbutt there.
And Jackhammer taking Austin James again to the outside, onto the concrete floor here at ringside. A lot of action has transpired. A lot of energy has been used up in here. Dallas James taking, Garvin pulling James over just in time to drive him into the ring post at ringside.
Now, referee Kim Goldsby trying to get Bam Bam Garvin away from him. Let this match continue in the ring where it's supposed to. Now, what's he reaching into his pocket and getting?
There you see it right there. Goldsby totally oblivious to what's going on right there. And now Garvin working at the throw. Looked like probably a chain, Diamond Dan. And there you see Austin James with the chair across the back of Jimmy Jackhammer. Fans going crazy here on the outside as this action-packed brawl here is a feature match. Yeah, I'm still not sure that this match has ever officially gone underway. I don't know if we ever.
I don't think so. I'm surprised PWI is showing this match on TV. I mean, this is a main event match anywhere in the United States, and they're showing this here on Channel 27 for all the fans to see. You know,
brutal action here on the outside. As you see Jimmy Jackhammer going, pounding on Austin James, and now Dallas Jackhammer on the outside. I can't believe what we've seen transpire here, Diamond Dan.
I think Dallas James is busted open. I think when he took, the hit to the pole there, I think it busted. Yep.
It looks like he's cut above the left eye there. I think he's bleeding above the left eye there, Diamond Dan. Blood's now starting to run down the side of his face.
Dallas may need to be careful. If the referee sees this, he may try and stop the match because of loss of blood. There's the chain again. You see it once again. Bam Bam with the chain, wrapping it around his fist.
And he's got that closed fist around that.
Word from the referee. The match never officially started.
Well, now,
this has been ruled a no contest.
If he knew
this has been ruled a no contest.
There you hear Dan, the referee finally stepping in, saying this match has never actually got started.
I don't think the referee had to even control the beginning of this match. And why he let it go this far, I really don't understand, Dave.
And right there, Danny's still letting it go on. The action still has not stopped.
Again, this match is a no contest.
As you hear, we've had no contest, and Still in there, you see Buddy Bam Bam Garvin working over Dallas James with that chain. Still working on the forehead as he continues to bleed there in the middle of the squared circle.
You know, as being an opponent of Dallas James and Austin James, tag team, or even singles matches, I know Dallas James, as much as I don't like this guy, he is not going to let, you know, this just lay there. He's going to want a rematch, whether it's by himself with Bam Bam Garvin or as a tag team match. Something's going to happen from this. It has to. He's just not going to let this go away.
Well, Diamond Dan, we've got it in here, the man from Bad Street, making his presence be known, and it's been felt by Dallas James. But Dallas James, as everyone knows, he's from the wild side. And what do you really believe is going to come from what we're seeing happening right now in the PWI?
Well, you know, you say the Bad Street and the wild side colliding. It's almost like hot air and cold air coming together. You're going to have a tornado from this, and there's going to be some destruction. And, you know, it's not going to be a pretty sight to see.
Well, it's definitely something brewing. It's going to...
This is PWI Live, and PWI Championship Wrestling returns Saturday, January the 13th, 7 o'clock, International Arena, 1056 East Vermont Street, with Invasion 96, A New Beginning. 3 championship matches on the card. Dallas Tornado James with Brother Austin in his corner, up against El Diablo with the Big Bun Blitzkrieg in his corner for the PWI heavyweight title. In addition to that, you'll see handcuffed together at ringside Damian Anderson to Papa James. For the PWI Tag Team Championship, it's the champions, East-West Incorporated Superstar TJ Powers, Gentleman Johnny Walker against the Devil's Den. For the PWI television title, it's Diamond Dan to go up against Quicksilver, former best friends, now turned enemies. In a special challenge match, former champion Bobo Brazil Jr. goes up against Madman Pondo. Remember, fans, all tickets priced at $5, under 6 admitted free. The doors open up at 6 o'clock when PWI Championship Wrestling presents its first card of 1996, Invasion 96, A New Beginning, on Saturday, January 13th, 7 o'clock, International Arena, 1056 East Vermont Street.
Having a draw for the contenders today.
Billy Joe Eaton and Lightning Rod.
Well, there we have it.
Yeah, you simpletons would like to see that, but like I said, that's just show it to the camera.
Oh, come on, Dallas.
Focus in on that. That's exactly what it says. Billy Joe
Well,
Eaton.
then why don't you get in there and
Lightning Rod.
make that match happen?
I thought TJ Powers took care of him.
He's an out-of-work lifeguard. He don't want to wrestle us. Let's get to the real person.
Well, we're supposed to have Lightning Rod and the Bounty Hunter right now, but it looks like the James brothers are going to interrupt things here.
Back in the hat.
Claim they're going to defend
Now,
their title.
the real deal. Pull out our opponents.
Here we have the team.
Batman and Robin?
Who is Batman and Robin?
Who's Batman and Robin?
I don't know. Who is Batman and Robin?
They have pulled the commissioners demand to meet somebody in the ring. And here this is Batman and Robin. Boy, as Dallas James got it in store for him today. He said he wasn't going to wrestle Rollins and Cousin Bubba.
Big Farmers, that's Big Rig Rollins and Cousin Bubba. I'm not wrestling them. It's supposed to be Batman and Robin. They can't wrestle us no more. Another shot. They don't get another shot. No.
It looks like Batman and Robin to me,
They
guys.
don't get another shot. Well, this isn't Rollins and Bubba. This is Batman and Robin.
Pig Farmer with him.
Looks like this team wasn't talking to Commissioner Sandora. They were talking to Commissioner Gordon, and they brought him in from Gotham City, the team of Batman and Robin there.
I'm not wrestling those Pig Farmers.
They've won the draw,
You pulled
the
it out
pick from the hat.
Me pull it out of the hat. You've got to wrestle.
There you hear
Batman
Richard
and
Crow
Robin.
telling them.
You have to wrestle Batman
There
and Robin.
They made their bed now. They got to sleep in it. PWI fans, we're in for a big one now.
If you don't wrestle,
looks like we're going to shove aside that match of the Bounty Hunter and Lightning Rod to see the defense of the PWI Tag Team Championship. Last week you saw it. Well, you can just listen to Dallas James out there. Look at him go crazy. Boy, does this do my heart good to see this happen. Finally. We're seeing Western justice prevail. Finally, once and for all, it may finally happen. Dallas James will get shut up here on the PWI. But right now, they've got their work cut out for this big, massive team of Batman and Robin. Pulled from the blind draw here. As we saw last week on Wrestling Fever, the commissioner demanded and ordered in that letter to Dallas James that they defend their title or be stripped of it. As most of you remember now, how the James brothers came by way of the tag team title here in the PWI. It was done on that illegal exchange of the mask on the outside of the ring that allowed Dallas to come in and pull out his injured brother and cover and pin one of the members of Big Rig Rollins, I believe was the man covered at that time. Dallas James with the mask on rolled back outside and put the mask back on his brother, the Lone Ranger, Austin James. And if we can get the James brothers to get their act together now and get to the center of the ring to meet up with Batman and Robin. Looks like Dallas James will go out first to meet. Looks like, well, Dallas James attacking the Boy Wonder there. Austin going at it with Batman as the two immediately go at it, and Batman takes Austin outside the ring. Dallas James delivering a series of blows across the chest of the Boy Wonder, and here comes Batman bashing upside head of Dallas James and smothers him into the corner, into the turnbuckle, and there's another, and down he goes. This action is fantastic. Well, fans, you're getting to see a real treat this week here on Wrestling Fever. Your feature match has been preempted for this special feature match, which includes the title defense of the James brothers against the newly formed team, drawn from the hat here at ringside as a title defense as ordered by Commissioner Ted Sandora. Now the referee, Kim Goldsby, needs to bring the action back into the center of the ring. There you see Dallas cowering on the outside here, totally caught off guard by this new entrance into the PWI of the team of Batman and Robin. But he's stuck with it. A title defense. And here he comes. The Boy Wonder making his way towards him.
It looks like the Boy Blunder there.
Right there, you're hearing the words coming from Austin James right now. But that's not daunting this young wrestler as he's ready to match up here, do a test of strength with Dallas James. Now the two finally meet up, and the Boy Wonder takes Dallas back into the corner and delivers a series of blows to the stomach of Dallas. Takes it into the turnbuckle, head first. Head meets pad, and a headbutt meets the head forehead of Dallas James. Austin James in there, interrupt the flurry that was being unleashed by the Boy Wonder. The Boy Wonder brings Dallas up, and looks like he's ready to set him down again.
hitting him like a practice bag. Elbow, huge elbow to the chest of Dallas James. Takes him to the mat, and down goes Austin James as well. Now Dallas James making his return volley across the back of the Boy Wonder. Now down to one knee. Dallas James gamely fighting back here. May finally be getting his wits about him here. Definitely taken by surprise by the sudden entrance of the team he pulled from the hat at ringside. And there you see the tactics of the James brothers. No tag. Referee totally unaware. You hear Batman telling referee Kim Goldsby that no tag was made, but totally oblivious to what's going on. Showing he's maintaining about as much order as Sergeant O'Hara might have done. Here we have Batman into the ring now with Austin James taking the sodbuster across the chest. Going for a cover, Dallas James in with a boot to the side, taking Batman off the cover on Austin James. Here we have the tag of the team of the Boy Wonder and Batman. Double teams him off the ropes. And Austin. Well, the action's going fast and furious, and there we have the Boy Wonder squash, and we have the cover by
The winner,
the Boy Wonder.
and Robin.
Batman and Robin.
PWI Tag Team Champions.
As you hear from Richie Corella ringside here, we've got new tag team champions here in the PWI, the newly formed team, the masked team.
Batman and
They have
Robin.
lost the title right here in front of you tonight
It is.
in this special surprise encounter on Wrestling Fever. And you've seen the unveiling of the team.
No one with him. We know why. One person. See now, Bobo again. What are you looking at me for?
Back to the action in the center of the ring here. There you see.
The Lone Ranger done that.
Yeah, I've got you there. The Big Red, Quicksilver on the outside. And now driving the shoulder block into the midsection of Gentleman Johnny Walker and takes one across the chin. And another chop to the chest. And with the support of Quicksilver verbally on the outside, he drags the eyes of Walker. The Scorn of Tucson definitely feeling the lash of
Now look at
the
Quicksilver.
Bobo
He's
Brazil
keeping an
Jr.
eye on TJ, and you know why. And because them two is in the TV finals, and there's a lot going on the outside. They're kind of watching. We'll have that next week.
And there you see Big Red over there talking some trash across the way at TJ Powers there. Having a little sport with him. And there, Bobo delivers Walker to the outside on the side of the Four Aces.
Threw him right to the Four Aces on purpose.
Let's see how quick they get him back in the ring there. Well, Blackjack Colt making sure
They got
he
him in, but they
returns
took
there.
their time.
Yeah, a little respite there for the man, but a lot quicker than I was suspecting. Didn't hear the referee get to 18 or 19. And now, immediately, it must have been enough time for Walker, because you see him re-emerging here, taking Bobo up and over. Bobo feeling that one.
Well, he's got to stay on him.
Well, there you go, going for a cover, trying to hook the leg, but
A little too early.
not quite ready for the finishing move there.
Well, like I said, you know that TJ, the Bounty Hunter, Blackjack Colt, all of them has talked with Walker Each one of those men have wrestled Bobo Brazil Jr. numerous times, and they've collectively gotten together, and you're sure to know that Gentleman Johnny Walker has a game plan to follow.
As long as it doesn't involve 3 other cards on the outside there.
I'm a little surprised that Damian Anderson is not out here as well around the ring. But maybe the PWI said wrestlers only, no managers. Well, that could really make things interesting. Look at Walker. He's watching him.
Where would it put Playboy Johnny Lee right now, Dallas? The man's been out here in the wrestling tights, taking his bumps.
He kind of does a little both. I seen Playboy Johnny Lee recently in Michigan refereeing, and he actually didn't do a bad job refereeing. Rumor is that he might retire from managing and/or wrestling and become a referee. Now, could you believe it? Could you trust him?
Not very long. And there, Walker taking it to the chest there and throws Bobo to the center of the ring.
I am shocked to see that Walker has put this much offense together against Junior.
Taking the leg drop across the chest.
He might get him.
Going for the hook there.
Look at him right on top of him. As soon as he kicks out, cutting off that oxygen. Bobo's in trouble.
A lot of steam there being shown by Walker.
Walker said he won that title for the 3rd time, and I think he means business.
He's out there showing his stuff. Both wrestlers coming in here ready. Bobo looking well defined, and Johnny Walker with fire in his eyes here. He wants that belt back around his waist.
The man wanted respect. That's the one reason that he went after Bobo in the manner that he did. He wanted respect. He didn't think he'd earned it, and I think now he has.
There's the 2 wrestlers, both make it back to their feet. Now, Bobo taking the elbow into the midsection there, coming off with a shoulder block.
What a knee lift.
Both of them doing damage on each other here. As the referee counts for action to return here to the center of the ring, Walker makes his way back over, helping Bobo up somewhat here.
My favorite man across the way there, Mr. Garvin.
And Walker taking a powerful body slam. Brings the Brazil Jr. there to the mat and across the throat with the leg. He's got it hooked again, Dallas. But only for a
2.
1 count.
He's had him down 3 or 4 times for that 2 count and immediately goes back to that chin lock. Trying to wear him down, but you're going to have a long night trying to wear down Bobo Jr.
Now working on the chin of Bobo. Walker continues to punish him, trying to cut down the air supply and wear him down so he can have at this powerful wrestler.
You know, I'm really surprised, Dave, that the match has took place as much time as it has in the ring. I figured Walker would throw him out to the 4 aces there and kind of get things going and break up the momentum and mess up his style. See if it get him in the ring, out of the ring, and work on him a little bit, have them other aces work on him, but he's kept it in the ring.
Let's see how these 2 definitely want to prove themselves as the champion. The true champion here, no questions to be left at the end of this match. Both of them want to walk.
Yeah, you see Colt there. If you watch Colt, he's very upset. I've never seen him that animated in many years, and that may be part of it. Maybe Walker is not following their game plan.
Well, there he is trying to get him back into the center there. Giving him more than a little pep talk there.
He's upset,
Blackjack
Colt
doesn't
is.
look happy with
He's upset.
Walker. Does not look happy. Bobo not going for it.
Both these men are just winded and tired. This match has went a while.
Go for a 2 count. Walker kicks out. The man from Tucson. Again, Blackjack trying to intervene there.
It's on the line.
Trying to bring some pointers to the attention of Walker. Walker reverses.
Oh!
Runs into the back.
Both are head
Bobo. Coming off the back. Both men ramming heads.
Wait a minute. He got him.
He's got him covered. Bobo had Johnny Walker covered. As both men basically out.
Both men, they just cracked their head, Dave. Basically what happened there, like I said, they hit heads and Bobo just happened to roll over and was on top of Johnny Walker. Very lucky 3 count. Very lucky 3 count. This match could have went both ways. In fact, Walker had the pin earlier in the match.
As you were saying, 3 shoulders were down on the canvas there, but 2 of them belong to Johnny Walker.
What's TJ hollering about?
Who knows what he's complaining about here. But that title goes back to Bobo Brazil Jr.
Got Sergeant Nelson in the ring there, handing the belt to the new champion. You got TJ over here going nuts. Cole on the outside, he's throwing a fit.
What's TJ saying to Walker over here on this side? Quicksilver, top rope
see,
in
Bobo's
here, Sergeant
still
Nelson.
out. He just was lucky. Look at Cole. He is adamant about it. And Bobo, for being the champion,
This is PWI Live, and PWI Championship Wrestling presents Invasion 96, a new beginning on Saturday, January 13th, 7 o'clock at the International Arena, 1056 East Vermont Street. 3 championship matches for the PWI title. It's Dallas Tornado James with Brother Austin in his corner to go up against El Diablo Von Blitzkrieg in his corner. In addition, Damian Anderson will be handcuffed to Papa James at ringside for the PWI Tag Team titles. East West Incorporated against the Devil's Den. For the PWI television title, former best friends Diamond Dan to go up against Quicksilver. What about this one in a special challenge match? Bobo Brazil Jr., former PWI champion, up against Madman Pondo. All tickets priced at $5, under 6 admitted free, and the doors open up at 6 o'clock sharp when PWI presents Invasion 96, a new beginning on Saturday, January 13th, 7 o'clock, International Arena, 1056 East Vermont Street.
and another 2 of the top 500. That man there was in the top 300.
That's right. Both these men making Pro Wrestling Illustrated top 500 wrestlers here in the United States. And as our champion has a few words in the middle there, giving the belt to referee Johnny Lee.
Now wait a minute. What's this idiot?
Bobo Brazil Jr. There's one thing about this match, though. My belt is not on the line, and yours is. Did you know that?
Well, there you hear it. Just backing up what you said, Dallas.
I knew it, so I would imagine the champ knew it. Did you know it?
Well,
I knew it. That's what it said here on our paperwork.
That's right. The Diceman just rubbing it in a little bit. All his fringe and foliage back here. Pacing the squared circle, both wrestlers.
He looks like a ribbon that just went through a shredding machine.
And about to do battle. There you see the champions tying up. The champions, Dallas. The PWI heavyweight champion, the PWI TV champion, Diceman Ronnie Vegas.
Now, if this match, we're doing this match here for PWI Championship Wrestling. This is our feature of it. Why isn't the TV title on the line? It's on TV. Or do I not use logic?
Well, I'm sure the Diceman had this figured. He didn't want to put it all up for stakes here.
He don't want to put the TV title up against Bobo here on TV, but Bobo's got to put his heavyweight title on the line. And as you said earlier, at the night of, or no, not the Night of Champions, but the Family Feud event tomorrow,
afternoon, actually.
he is wrestling TJ in a street fight, a casino street fight.
Another non-title.
And the title's not on the line. What is he's going to get stripped of the title if he don't put it on the line. Is he putting it on the line at Night of Champions?
The Night of the Champions, Diceman will be putting the TV title belt on the line. 3 championship matches that night, Dallas. And the Diceman will be participating with the medal on the line there.
And he's putting it up against who?
Well,
Cousin Bubba.
the big man from Fairmont, Indiana, the land of James Dean and Cousin Bubba.
And if I remember right, just here a few weeks ago, when one TJ Powers came out, Cousin Bubba defeated the Diceman before he was actually champion. I would say that's why he got that matchup.
Oh yes, Cousin Bubba
Can Manure...
stated that he wasn't looking for the tag team belts as he's held before.
Wait a minute, they say can lightning, let's see, can Manure strike twice?
Well, somebody can get stuck in it, I know that. And it's hard to remove the trail once you've gotten into it. But right here, the Diceman trying to prove himself to be the 2 title holder here.
He can't do that.
What would happen? Which one would he
Well,
be?
I'd say he would probably relinquish. Well, I don't think there's any question. There's no bigger prize
That's
than
right.
the heavyweight title. So I would say you would have to relinquish the TV title.
Right now, the champion, the PWI champion, definitely on top here.
Titles? Well, 1 title. Pride, ego.
A lot of ego there.
I guess
on one
this is
side.
the top 2 guys right now in the ratings here in PWI, and this is for the king of the mountain right here. And I just can't get over what Austin said earlier. Well, there's no matches signed for the James boys, that's for sure. I don't have any signed, so I will be coming back in the ring.
How soon?
Well, it just depends on who I can sign. I basically got to start over now as a singles or find another tag partner and see what. And well, I'm not going to take another trip. Maybe I'll go the singles trail for a while, but I think Austin has just bitten off more than he can chew. And you know, tag team titles are vacant. It's been perfect time for us to got in the tournament. We blew it, so now if we get back together, we're going to have to wait till they crown the new champions. But I don't see that happening.
Word "we" was there.
I'd like for
door
it to
is
happen.
open.
I'd like for it to happen.
The gate to the ranch.
I'd love for it to happen because I think we were just starting to really gel as a tag team because he's not been over here all that long. But I don't see
Bobo
that happening.
stacking him up there, Dutz. Oh, not quite. Just a 2 count there, signaled by referee Johnny Lee. Bobo trying to set him up quick there with
You
the big
notice
stack.
one Damian Anderson is not out here at ringside.
And right, Dallas. Ooh!
I understand that Diceman. Did he get him?
No.
Nope. I understand Diceman never officially hired him and doesn't want him as his manager. He's still on the look for a new manager.
Could that only mean?
Now wait a minute. What are you looking at me for?
Well, you seem to be out there by yourself right at the time being, and not involved. There's no trunks being donned here in the near future, according to the upcoming TV tapings and matches here in the, in the near distant
I haven't
future.
really thought about being a manager. I don't think Dice and I'd get along too well. We might. Well, we have in the past. Let me make a phone. Where's that phone? No, I don't want to do that. You trying to confuse me?
Well, you were saying you got the right to the aces here. Let's play your hand.
Well,
anything in store?
He'd have to change his. Wait a minute.
Oh, the champion gets thrown into the referee here. Johnny Lee definitely winded there. You can see him trying to catch his breath.
Uh-oh.
And the dice
He's going to hit him in the head. He's going to dance.
Bobo's warning him here. There, it's a telepath clear across the arena, and here comes the Dice Man feeling the forehead of Bobo Brazil Jr. And he's now get back down here. Brother, what's he doing in there?
What is Austin doing in there? He's went loco. What is his problem?
Dallas, I can't believe he's in here like that. News just weeks ago we were seeing him covering him to keep people away from Bobo, and now he's in there assaulting the champion. As a Dice Man trying to get it back together on the outside. That's a vicious beating Austin James is putting on the champion right there.
Come on, Bobo.
Dice Man getting in there with
Is
the
Dice Man
chair.
going to hit Austin?
Getting in there with the
Hey, you
chair.
don't know how hard this is to set here.
Dallas, hang on here, bud. Hang on. Oh, no, the champion's being set up right here. Here comes a chair across the forehead of Bobo. And again,
That's the wrong place to hit him.
Oh! And Bobo ducks underneath there, and the Dice Man caught off guard.